Welcome to the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. The moon, our celestial companion, a beacon in the night sky, a silent sentinel that has been a part of human history since the dawn of time. But what if the moon is more than just a lifeless rock orbiting our planet? What if it's not a natural celestial body at all, but a surveillance device left by an ancient, advanced race? A theory that has stirred the imagination of countless conspiracy theorists and fringe researchers around the globe. This notion might sound like the plot of a science fiction novel, but when we delve deeper into the details, you'll find that the idea isn't as far-fetched as it initially appears. The moon, with its many anomalies, has been the subject of speculation and controversy for decades. Its mysteries have given rise to countless questions, and the answers, or rather, the lack of them, have only fueled the intrigue. The crux of this theory lies in the moon's many peculiarities. The moon is the fifth largest moon in the solar system, yet it is unusually large compared to our planet. The Earth-Moon system's size and mass ratio is unique among all known planet-moon pairs. This has led to the question, how did it get here? Then there is the issue of the moon's density. The moon is far less dense than Earth, which is unusual for a body of its size. Some suggest that this could be due to large hollow areas within the moon, possibly indicating a structure rather than a natural formation. The idea of a hollow moon isn't new. It dates back to 1962 when Dr. Sean C. Solomon of MIT suggested that the moon's core might be less dense than we initially thought. Moreover, the moon's precise orbit has been a source of wonder. It's locked in what's known as synchronous rotation with the Earth, always showing the same face to us. This perfect orbit, coupled with the moon's size, allows it to almost completely cover the sun during a solar eclipse, a phenomenon unique in our solar system. Then there are the moonquakes. Seismometers left on the moon by the Apollo missions recorded moonquakes that lasted for remarkably long periods, suggesting that the moon's interior might differ significantly from Earth's. These moonquakes resonate as if they were passing through a hollow object, further fueling the speculation of a hollow moon. Finally, there are the mysterious lunar lights reported by astronomers over the centuries, flashes of light or changes in the moon's color that are yet to be explained satisfactorily. The question remains, are these anomalies mere quirks of an unusual celestial body, or do they hint at something more? Could the moon truly be some form of extraterrestrial technology, a surveillance device observing us from the dawn of our species? As we delve deeper into these mysteries, the line between science fiction and potential reality becomes increasingly blurred. To grapple with this theory, one must first venture back in time, way back to the cradle of human civilization. Ancient cultures around the world have long revered the moon, attributing to it divine status and integral roles in their mythologies and cosmologies. The moon has been a celestial sentinel, presiding over the night sky, influencing tides, marking the passage of time, and providing a canvas for humankind's dreams and fears. Ancient societies such as the Sumerians, Egyptians, and Mayans had a sophisticated understanding of astronomy. Their complex calendars and monumental architecture often aligned with lunar cycles and celestial events. The moon, in particular, held significant religious and symbolic importance. In Sumerian mythology, the moon deity Nana, or Sin, was among the most powerful gods, commanding the night and symbolizing wisdom. The Egyptians revered Thoth, the ibis-headed god who governed the moon, wisdom, and time. To the Mayans, the moon was associated with the goddess Ixchel, a deity of fertility, childbirth, and weaving, her phases representing the stages of a woman's life. In these ancient cultures, the moon was not just a celestial body, it was an integral part of their spiritual and daily lives. This reverence was not confined to the Fertile Crescent or the Nile Valley. It echoed across oceans and continents. The indigenous cultures of North America, the Maoris of New Zealand, the Aboriginal tribes of Australia, all had their unique lunar myths and deities. These societies, separated by vast expanses of time and geography, shared a profound respect and understanding of the moon. Their astronomical knowledge, often surprisingly accurate, was passed down through generations, embedded in myth, ritual, and stone. The moon has been a constant fixture in the human story, an omnipresent observer to our planet's history. It has been a marker for time, an object of worship, a source of inspiration, and a subject of scientific inquiry. Could it be that these ancient civilizations, with their deep understanding of celestial patterns and their reverence for the moon, knew something more? Something that modern science is only beginning to grapple with? Could their myths and legends hold clues to a more extraordinary truth about the moon? The theory of the moon as an ancient surveillance device asks us to reconsider what we think we know about the moon, to view it not just as a natural celestial body, but as a potential artifact of an advanced ancient civilization. As we continue to unravel this theory, we will delve into the scientific anomalies, the unexplained phenomena, and the lost knowledge of ancient civilizations that might hold the key to understanding the moon's true nature. Unraveling this intriguing theory necessitates a deep dive into the annals of history, to the cradle of civilization itself. The Sumerians, one of the earliest known civilizations, left behind an astonishing wealth of knowledge in the form of cuneiform tablets. Among these, the Enuma Anu Enlil, an ancient astrological text, contains detailed observations about the moon, its patterns, and anomalies. It was these meticulous records that first hinted at a peculiar regularity in the moon's orbit, unexplainable by conventional celestial mechanics. Fast forward to the 20th century, the whistleblowers from within the government and scientific communities started to emerge, hinting at a reality far more complex than meets the eye. One such figure was Carl Wolf, a former U.S. Air Force sergeant who in 2001 claimed to have witnessed, during his service in the 1960s, classified NASA images of the moon showing structures that appeared to be artificial in origin. Wolf's revelation, though dismissed by mainstream science, sparked curiosity among those willing to entertain alternative narratives about our celestial neighbor. Ancient texts from India, too, provide tantalizing glimpses into this enigma. The ancient Sanskrit epic, the Mahabharata, speaks of flying machines called vimanas and celestial wars fought in the skies. These descriptions, strikingly similar to modern accounts of unidentified flying objects, suggest a technologically advanced civilization that had mastered the art of space travel millennia ago. Could the moon have been a base or a surveillance device for these ancient astronauts? Deep within the jungles of South America, the ancient city of Teotihuacan stands as a testament to the advanced astronomical knowledge of its builders. The city's layout aligns with celestial bodies, and the Pyramid of the Moon forms the focal point. Archaeologists have uncovered strange metallic spheres beneath the pyramid, their purpose and origin still a mystery. Could these spheres, buried beneath a monument dedicated to the moon, hold secrets about its true nature? In the esoteric realm, the writings of Madame Helena Blavatsky, the founder of the Theosophical Society, also hint at an ancient lunar civilization. In her seminal work, The Secret Doctrine, she proposes the existence of the lunar Petrus, ancestors who lived on the moon before incarnating on Earth. Could this be a metaphorical representation of an ancient civilization that once inhabited the moon and observed the Earth? The theory that the moon may be an ancient surveillance device left by an advanced race is rooted in these enigmatic texts, whistleblowers, and archaeological findings. Each is a piece of a grand puzzle, a thread in a tapestry that might rewrite the story of humanity and its relationship with the moon. The question remains: are we ready to venture beyond the familiar and confront a reality that is stranger than fiction? At the core of this theory lies a provocative assertion that the moon, far from being a mere celestial body, is a meticulously engineered device left behind by an advanced ancient civilization. This claim, audacious in its scope, defies the conventional wisdom of mainstream history, science, and logic. The moon, as we understand it, is a natural satellite, a product of cosmic forces and chance. Yet proponents of the surveillance theory challenge this consensus, armed with a barrage of anomalies and enigmatic findings. Firstly, there's the issue of the moon's size and position. It's unusually large compared to Earth and perfectly positioned to create total solar eclipses, a phenomenon which has puzzled scientists for centuries. What are the odds that this perfect alignment is purely coincidental? Then there's the moon's mysterious inner structure. Seismic data from the Apollo missions suggested that the moon might be hollow, or at least have large cavities within. Such an internal configuration is inexplicable through natural formation theories, inviting speculation about artificial intervention. Furthermore, the lunar surface is dotted with countless craters, but curiously, their depth is almost uniform regardless of their diameter. This counterintuitive feature clashes with our understanding of meteor impacts, further fueling speculation about the moon's artificial nature. The moon's eerie silence is another aspect that raises eyebrows. Astronauts who've set foot on the lunar surface reported an uncanny silence, a palpable stillness that seemed to defy the natural laws of sound and vibration. The theory also points to the moon's peculiar luminosity. It's brighter than can be accounted for by the sunlight it reflects, suggesting another unknown source of light. Could this be an energy signature of the sophisticated technology powering the surveillance device? More than just these scientific anomalies, the theory taps into ancient scriptures, folklore, and mythology, all of which abound with tales of moon deities, celestial wars, and advanced civilizations. These narratives, dismissed as mere allegory or imagination, could instead be coded accounts of real events and technologies left behind by a civilization far beyond our modern comprehension. The core theory, therefore, proposes a radical reimagining of the moon's identity. It's not just a satellite, but a relic of an advanced ancient race. A monolithic surveillance device, silently watching over Earth, its purpose and origin lost in the mists of time. This idea, albeit controversial, challenges our understanding of the universe and our place within it, inviting us to question, explore, and seek the truth hidden behind the shimmering veil of the moonlit night. To delve deeper into this enigma, we turn to the tools of modern science. Carbon dating, a method normally used to determine the age of ancient artifacts, struggles to provide a clear timeline for the moon's formation. The moon rocks brought back from the Apollo missions were dated using this method, yet they yielded wildly inconsistent results, ranging from 4.5 to 28 billion years. This discrepancy might signal an artificial alteration of the moon's surface or reveal an origin far older than Earth itself. Taking a step further, we examine megalithic construction. The moon's surface is strewn with vast plains, towering mountains, and deep craters. Yet these natural features bear an uncanny resemblance to the monumental structures built by ancient civilizations here on Earth. Structures like Stonehenge or the pyramids of Egypt, which are believed to have been built using sacred geometry, a system of design and construction based on mathematical ratios, harmonics, and proportion found in the cosmos. Could it be that the moon's landscape was designed using similar principles? Sacred geometry is also found in the very fabric of life, DNA. Recent studies have revealed that human DNA carries sequences not found in any other terrestrial life form. Some theorists propose that this junk DNA could be a form of cosmic code, a legacy from an advanced extraterrestrial race. The same race, perhaps, that left the moon in our orbit as a silent sentinel. The moon also presents a paradox that baffles scientists: its magnetic field. According to our current understanding of planetary science, a celestial body of the moon's size should not possess a magnetic field. Yet the moon not only has one, but it's been observed to change, a phenomenon inexplicable by natural processes. This could indicate an artificially maintained magnetic field, possibly linked to the moon's unknown energy source. Finally, the moon's unique orbit and perfect alignment with the sun during an eclipse also defy explanation. Such precision suggests not a random occurrence, but a deliberately calibrated trajectory. Could this be another hint towards the moon's artificial nature? Yet, despite these tantalizing hints, modern science can't conclusively prove that the moon is an ancient surveillance device. But neither can it entirely dismiss the possibility. The moon, it seems, guards its secrets well, continuing to tantalize us with its enigmatic presence. The challenge then lies not in seeking definitive answers, but in daring to question the accepted narratives, in pursuing the elusive threads of forbidden knowledge. In the face of mounting anomalies and unresolved questions, there is a conspicuous lack of enthusiasm from mainstream academia and media to seriously explore the theory of the moon as an ancient surveillance device. The dominant narrative remains firmly rooted in conventional planetary science, which views the Moon as a natural satellite formed through random cosmic events. Institutions like NASA and the European Space Agency, along with prestigious universities around the world, have consistently dismissed the idea of the Moon as an artificial construct. They argue that the notion is rooted more in the realm of science fiction than actual science. The prevailing consensus is that the Moon's anomalies can be explained by natural phenomena, even if we don't yet fully understand the mechanisms behind them. Mainstream media outlets, in turn, often portray proponents of the Moon theory as fringe thinkers, delving into the realm of conspiracy theories. Such portrayals can create a public perception of this theory as unscientific or even ludicrous, discouraging open discussion and serious consideration of the idea. The academic world also presents a formidable barrier. The peer review system, an essential mechanism to ensure quality and credibility in scientific publications, can sometimes act as a gatekeeper, shutting out unconventional theories. Proposing alternative theories such as the Moon being an artificial construct can be career suicide for academics, discouraging bold, outside-the-box thinking. This suppression doesn't necessarily imply a grand conspiracy. Rather, it reflects a systemic bias towards established theories, a natural human tendency to resist change, especially when it challenges deeply held beliefs. However, there are those who argue that this reluctance to entertain alternative theories is detrimental to the progress of science. They point out that throughout history, many ideas that were initially dismissed as absurd or heretical, such as the heliocentric model of the solar system or the theory of relativity, were later accepted as revolutionary breakthroughs. The suppression of the Moon theory, then, is not an indictment of its validity, but instead a reflection of society's resistance to question established narratives. A critical reassessment of this resistance could pave the way for a more open discussion about the Moon's mysteries, a necessary step towards uncovering the truth. While the mainstream dismisses the idea of the Moon as an ancient surveillance device, the theory persists, fueled by the Moon's unexplained anomalies and the tantalizing possibility of forbidden knowledge waiting to be discovered. The Moon continues to be a source of fascination, an enigma that beckons us to look beyond the known, to question, and to explore. As we delve deeper into the cosmos, the question remains: what secrets does the Moon hold, and are we ready to uncover them? Indeed, this theory doesn't just challenge our understanding of the cosmos and human history. It also invites us to rethink our spiritual and metaphysical assumptions. If the Moon is an artificial construct, a surveillance device left by an ancient race, what does it mean for our origins, our consciousness, our divine purpose, or even our cosmic design? For millennia, humans have looked up to the Moon in awe, seeing in its pale, serene glow a symbol of divinity, mystery, and inspiration. It has been worshipped as a deity, revered as a celestial guide, and used as a calendar to mark the passing of time. If the Moon is indeed artificial, it suggests that these ancient cultures were unknowingly venerating an advanced piece of technology, not a natural celestial body. This realization could profoundly shake our understanding of human spirituality and religious practices, compelling us to reassess the nature of divinity and our relationship with the cosmos. Moreover, if the Moon was placed in our sky by an ancient race, it implies that humanity is not alone in the universe, that we are part of a larger cosmic community. This realization could profoundly influence our perspective on life, consciousness, and our place in the universe. Are we simply a part of a vast cosmic experiment, observed and possibly guided by advanced beings? Do our thoughts, emotions, and actions carry weight beyond our tiny planet? The Moon theory also invites us to consider the nature of reality itself. If an object as familiar and constant as the Moon can be something entirely different from what we have been led to believe, what else about our reality might be illusory? Are the structures and systems we take for granted merely constructs, both metaphorically and literally? Are we living in a world of illusion, a cosmic theater designed and directed by unknown entities? The implications of the Moon theory are undeniably profound, shaking the very foundations of our understanding, both scientifically and spiritually. It opens up an entirely new paradigm of thought, one that embraces the mysterious, the unknown, and the unseen. It invites us to question, to explore, and to seek, reminding us that the truth, however elusive, is out there, waiting to be discovered. And perhaps most importantly, this theory, if true, could hold the key to unlocking our true potential as a species. If we are indeed being observed by an ancient race, it could mean that we are part of a grand cosmic design. This realization could inspire us to strive for greater understanding, to reach for the stars, and to truly become the architects of our own destiny. The concept of the moon as a surveillance device has found fertile ground in the world of media and modern culture. It has been explored in various forms, from documentaries and books to social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube, making it a popular topic among truth-seeking communities. In documentaries, the theory is often presented with an air of mystery and intrigue. Producers use dramatic visuals and captivating narration to highlight the moon's anomalies and the inconsistencies in our accepted understanding of it. These productions often feature interviews with experts and researchers who present scientific and historical evidence that seemingly supports the theory. Books, both fiction and nonfiction, also delve into the concept. Fictional works often employ the idea as a central plot element, painting a world where humanity grapples with the revelation of an ancient alien race watching over them. Nonfiction books, on the other hand, usually present a more detailed examination of the theory, dissecting the various pieces of evidence and arguments put forth by proponents of the idea. On social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube, the theory has taken on a life of its own. Users create and share content discussing the moon theory, often adding their own interpretations and theories. Some use animation and graphics to illustrate their points, while others use humor and satire to engage their audience. These platforms have become a hub for discussions and debates on the topic, with users from all over the world sharing their thoughts and insights. Online truth-seeking communities, such as forums and discussion boards, provide a space for people to delve deeper into the theory. Here, users share articles, videos, and other resources that support the moon theory. These communities often foster a sense of camaraderie and shared purpose, with users collectively seeking to uncover the truth about the moon. The portrayal of the moon theory in media and modern culture has undeniably played a significant role in its popularity. It has given the theory a platform, allowing it to reach a wider audience and encouraging more people to question their understanding of the moon. Through this exposure, the theory has grown from a fringe idea to a topic of mainstream discussion, prompting us to question not just the nature of the moon, but our understanding of reality itself. As we delve deeper into the realm of the arcane and the unexplained, we encounter extensions of the moon surveillance theory that reach into other areas of speculative and fringe thought. These offshoots often overlap with other popular alternative theories, including those concerning ancient aliens, interdimensional beings, lost technologies, and hybrid bloodlines. One such offshoot posits that the moon could be the handiwork of ancient extraterrestrials. Proponents of this idea suggest that these advanced beings, from a time and place far removed from our own, created the moon as a monitoring device. Vastly superior to us in terms of technology and knowledge, these beings supposedly left the moon behind as a testament to their existence and a tool to oversee the evolution of life on Earth. Within this ancient alien theory, some believe that these extraterrestrials didn't merely leave behind a surveillance device, but also genetically engineered the human race. This theory, often referred to as the hybrid bloodline theory, proposes that humans are the result of genetic manipulation by these ancient beings, their DNA interwoven with ours, hence affecting our evolution and development. Parallel to these ideas, there is also the theory of lost technologies. This conjecture purports that civilizations far more advanced than ours once existed on Earth, possessing technologies that today seem fantastical. The moon, in this context, could have been created using such forgotten technologies, a relic of a time when these civilizations flourished. Finally, the most esoteric and mystifying of these theories postulates the existence of interdimensional beings. These entities, existing outside the constraints of our conventional three-dimensional world, are said to have the power to manipulate reality in ways incomprehensible to us. The moon, under this interpretation, is seen as a projection or manifestation of these beings' influence on our world. These offshoots, while seeming distant and unrelated, all circle back to the central tenet of the moon theory. the belief that there is more to the moon than what meets the eye. They each contribute to the overarching narrative, suggesting that our understanding of reality is limited, and that the moon, in its silvery mystery, holds secrets that could reshape our perception of the cosmos. In the end, while these theories may seem outlandish to some, they represent a continued quest for knowledge and understanding, a testament to our innate curiosity and our longing to decipher the enigmatic moon that watches over us. As we approach the conclusion of this exploration, we're left to ponder the tantalizing possibilities and the profound implications of these theories, a reminder of the moon's enduring allure and the mysteries it continues to inspire. As the chapter closes on this exploration of lunar theories, we find ourselves not at the end, but standing on the precipice of a new beginning. Our journey has taken us through the realms of ancient civilizations, extraterrestrial intervention, interdimensional beings, and forgotten technologies. We've delved into the enigmatic heart of lunar lore, only to find that the moon's silvery facade is but a mirror reflecting back our own burning desire to understand the cosmos and our place within it. The moon, ever constant in the night sky, is a reminder that we are part of a universe teeming with possibilities that stretch beyond the boundaries of our understanding. The theories we've examined, however fringe they may seem, are echoes of a fundamental human instinct, our insatiable curiosity and our relentless pursuit of knowledge. They challenge the limits of our understanding and urge us to question, to probe, to seek out the truth hidden in the shadows. What if we are not alone in the universe? What if the moon really is a surveillance device left by an ancient race? What if our very DNA carries the imprint of extraterrestrial life? The answers may remain elusive, but it is the questions that push us forward, that drive us to explore the unknown and to unravel the mysteries of our existence. These theories, these questions, they unsettle us because they force us to confront the possibility that we may not be the masters of our own narrative. They suggest that there are forces at work that we cannot see, cannot comprehend, forces that shape our reality in ways that defy our understanding. They invite us to question the nature of reality itself, to consider the possibility of a world far more complex and intricate than we could ever imagine. And so, we are left with a sense of haunting uncertainty, a lingering disquiet that reminds us of the vast unknown that lies just beyond our grasp. The moon, once a beacon of tranquility, now becomes a symbol of our own insignificance, a silent sentinel watching over a world teetering on the edge of profound revelation. What secrets does the moon hold? What truths lie hidden beneath its cratered surface? What if everything we've been led to believe is but a fraction of the truth? What if, in our quest to understand the universe, we've overlooked the most astonishing revelation of all? What if the moon, in its silent surveillance, has been watching us all along, waiting for the moment when we're ready to uncover its secrets? In the end, the moon remains as it always has been, silent and enigmatic, a constant reminder of the mysteries that lie in wait, ready to be discovered. And so, we continue to look up at the night sky, guided by the silvery glow of the moon as we journey into the unknown, ever seeking, ever questioning, ever wondering. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.